It is the fire pits of heat. Mr. Ed, we're gonna need a bad medicine, a coon buster, and a dog-proof setter. So he's gonna go after some critters. We're just finishing up the orders here today. Finalizing the process before we head to the NTA. The one thing I noticed this morning, if it's not one thing, it's another. I got my truck here and I have the Ram. I love these Ram boxes, part of the Ram. And I gotta clean these out because I wanted to store stuff in them. I got my air rifle in there. That's our North American Trapper air rifle. That's remnants of a coon buster that's been in there since I think Kansas. We got, I don't know what that is. You know what? I think Eddie Dakin gave me that. That's some sort of concoction he had. And we have, what's this? Oh, that's Johnny Wilkinson's. He gave me some Beaver Gold to try, and I was using that. Works good on Bobcats, and then some other ones of my lures there. We got that. I don't even know what's all in here. This is about an hour-long chore. Got a bunch of hats we were giving away. There's my rake. I bought that rake. It's a little hand rake. I saw that at one of the bargain outlets, and that reminded me of my dad when he does that on the trails where he sets his cables. So I bought that. I'm going to use that. And then here's a new item. We haven't brought this out yet, but you can see that I have used them because they've got dirt all over them. I used these last year to try them out. I wanted to make sure that they work, but it's a 24-inch fiberglass stake. It's got real good heavy-duty top to it. It's metal. You pound it in the ground, but that's what I was using for the DPs, these fiberglass stakes, and we are going to bring them to market. Raccoons, when raccoons pull, when you catch them in a trap, they don't pump up. They're always pulling to the side. They're pulling out and grabbing and raking in. So they never pull up. And a lot of times you go in, you can actually, if this stake is in the ground, you can reach down with your forefingers and pull right out like that because they've wallowed out a hole from all the pressure that they've made in their catch circle. So we are going to bring those out and we'll have them at some point. Here's an old trap I bought. I bought this at, where did I get that? I think the PA convention. It's I don't know if you can see the pan. It says True Value on it. #1 True Value. True Value Hardware put out this trap back in the day. I don't know the year of it, but it's probably 50s, 60s maybe, somewhere around then. And it's got double jaw, pretty good #1 long spring. But I saw that and I bought that. I think I got that for 30 bucks or whatever. Got extensions. Here's some of our snare supports. Duct tape. You can never go wrong with duct tape. Oh, that's my dad's glass. I used that for my change. He was a big Phillies fan. So I keep that with me. And then what do we got here? Ooh, that's a good one there. That's O.L. Butcher's Mascaro Musk. Jim Hansen out of New York brought that to me at the Pennsylvania convention. I need to put that in my shed at home. I'm not even going to use that. That's just pretty cool. And you know what's really cool is that O.L. Butcher most likely put that in that bottle himself, formulated that and put that in the bottle himself, and that in and of itself is a piece of history, and that's pretty cool. O.L. Butcher's Mascaro, and pretty neat, but we definitely don't want to lose that. That's some of our gloves. Dye for when I'm on the road. If I ever need to dye my traps, I've always got extra dye. But I gotta clean this whole thing out because I gotta put some stuff in here to bring out. But yeah, these stakes are just really cool. Really good, heavy duty. They'll go right in the trap chain or in your end swivel. And when the raccoons create their catch circle, these stay in the ground nice, and you know, they go in the ground pretty good. I was happy with the way they performed for sure. So I got to keep an eye on my employees as well. It looks like Miss Cindy is brewing up her own tea because it basically is the fire pits of hell out here again today. You'd probably cook an egg on that pavement. So tell us, Cindy, what are you doing? Brewing your own tea over there?
I certainly am. It's good weather for that.
Yeah, it's pretty good weather. Still working. What do I got you slave driving on here? The yard guards?
Yard, yepper.
Cool. Yeah, the wounds. A couple screws get you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You know, I do have over there about 500 pairs of gloves.
I know, but the gloves destroy my dexterity. So it's good quality.
Well, if you have to go buy a pair of gloves that work for you, I will reimburse you. It's better than you giving me some form of a workers' comp case because you have blisters. Nice. I do like it.
The second coat is nice.
The second coating coats up the bottles real nice.
It's a nice seal.
Just like Johnny did back in the day. Waxing them up. Pretty cool. Well, I've decided pretty much everything that I'm taking. I went over it yesterday. I'm not going to bring any traps. I'm not bringing any fur. I am going to be bringing Johnny's lures, the red vixen, the muskol, and the bad medicine. They're all boxed up. We'll be bringing, probably going to bring about 60 to 80 of each of those. We're going to bring our mainstay Mountain Man. We're going to bring the new bait pile, our beaver-based new predator bait, which really did well for me last year. The territory bait, the Coon Buster, and then a few each of the Magnet, Coyote Plus, Bobcat Plus, and Fox Plus. And we are going to bring the caster lure, which, as I said yesterday, was what I learned from my father back in the mid to late 70s when I was out there probably annoying the living shit out of them. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, what's that? What's that? Why are you doing that? I can imagine my dad. Thank God I had a father that had a patience level. It definitely was nice growing up having a dad like that. We are going to take the one shirt, like I said. Women want me, raccoons fear me. We're not taking any of the meats. I actually thought about bringing some of the meats, but we're going to leave them in-house. If you want those, you can go to wildmeats.com. I do have some orders I'm bringing out to some different companies, some snare parts and things of that nature. So if you want them, we'll direct you to the people that carry our stuff. We are going to take a few hats if you want a hat, and then we are going to do the 3 knife special, as I said. About $80 retail value. We're going to give you all 3 knives for $50. The 4-inch fixed blade, the slicer gut hook, tail stripper blade, and then the replaceable blade as well. And we're going to take some salmon oil and some crawfish oil. And besides that, that's about what I'm going to be loaded down with, other than the Yard Guard, the Easy Coyote, and the Easy Raccoon. So we definitely look forward to seeing everybody there. I have gotten a few comments and a few emails stating that some of you are going to stop by the booth. We'd love to meet you, put a face to your comments, and if you do get a chance, I'd love to have you stop by. The one other thing I will be bringing is our catalogs. Cindy, will you hand me one of our catalogs there, please? Right there. No, on the right. Catalog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
They're hidden.
We are going to bring our catalogs for anybody out there that wants our catalog. We're going to have that there. That's a picture on the back of me, my dad, and my grandfather. That's the Coyote that I talked about more than once. The first coyote that my dad caught in 1977. And this has all of our baits, lures. The only thing in here is Johnny's stuff's not in here yet. We are going to redo that, but everything that we carry is in here, and you can stop by the booth at the NTA and pick one of them up. We do have a PDF version. If you want to get one and you're not going to the NTA, you send us an email to info@northamericantrapper.com, and we will email you the PDF immediately when we get the email. So it's nice. We're looking forward to getting out there. I'm getting back to Sioux Falls. I pretty much spent with buying Dakota line and all of my trapping out there in South Dakota over the last 3 to 4 years. I've probably spent about 3 months out of each year in South Dakota. So I don't have a place there, but I kind of look at it as my second home. I love it out there. For anybody that hasn't been out there yet, when you get from East River to West River and you're on the interstate and you get into the Badlands, you get into the Black Hills, you know, if you want, you can go to Mount Rushmore, you can go to Sturgis, Deadwood, the chair that Wild Bill was is still there. Just a lot of history in that area out there with the Native Americans and the history of all the different battles. It's just a really cool area, and I highly recommend it. Even if you don't go to the National this year, take a trip out there to the Black Hills region, the Badlands of South Dakota, and you will not be disappointed. But we're going to be going out. I got a hunters tournament the next 2 days. Probably try and pack most of what I'm taking tonight in the trailer so I don't have to do it on Thursday when I get back from the tournament, because I'm leaving Friday morning. Be a 2-day trip. I'll try and get from here just past Chicago. I usually try and get into Wisconsin, a little above Madison. Actually, what I try and do is get to the Wisconsin Dells. I always like staying in the Dells. It's a really nice area in Wisconsin there along the interstate, but we're looking forward to getting out there, looking forward to meeting all the new people, and looking forward to just talking trapping. On the Facebook page, I did share a link today on the North American Trapper Facebook page of a podcast that I did with Dan Schmidt from Deer Hunting 360 Communications, the group that puts out the Trapper magazine. I shared their video from their YouTube, so if you get an opportunity to watch that, we talk a lot about trapping and some deer hunting with that, what we as trappers do as far as just trying to educate people how you can be the own steward of your own land. And that's really truly what the premise of North American Trapper is providing you with the simplest methods and techniques that allow you to go out and do that on your own. So if you're a deer hunter, or you're a farmer, or you're a rancher and you never trapped, that's what we're trying to do, is show you the easiest way and the most efficient way, as well as not break your wallet in the process. So we definitely appreciate all of your support, and we're going to continue to do our thing and move forward. But we're excited to get to the NTA. I've didn't get a chance to go last year. That's when, you know, it'll be in 2 days. It'll be when my dad passed away, so I didn't get a chance to make it to Escanaba. But we're going to come out to Sioux Falls, and we're going to have a good event. And we're going to bring some things and hopefully have some great conversations with a lot of you if you do come to the event. So I'm going to start putting stuff in boxes. I didn't do it. Actually, Miss Renee did it. She's diligent over there, still putting some wax on them. But we got the box of Muskol and the box of Red Vixen ready to go. That's the 2 boxes that'll be going to the convention with us. We got 5 boxes of Mountain Man there that are ready to go. and we're gonna box up all of the others and get them on the trailer. And one last thing I did mention yesterday, it just hit me because I was actually looking at our that's all on the top shelf over there in them long boxes. They are our North American Trapper air rifles, the .177 Crossman Vantage that we have. I was thinking of bringing a couple of those, but I'm actually not going to bring them along. But we are going to bring our gnomes. So if you want to see a really cool item, whether you buy it or not, stop and feel it up and play with it and really see what a cool item that is. One of the Pennsylvania trappers, Steve Lynn, his wife, does a real nice job sewing them for me, and it's just an awesome piece of equipment. And we will look forward to hopefully seeing you there. Everybody, if you're going, safe travels. I will be probably getting into South Dakota on late Saturday, maybe early Sunday. But with that, I'm going to do a video. I've gotten a lot of questions asking a lot of different things. I get emails and stuff all the time, and I'm going to write them down on a sheet, and I think I'm going to do a video from the truck when I'm driving and upload that. That'll be what I upload for Sunday, where I'm answering the questions that I get. One of the questions actually was from a young lady in, I believe, Wisconsin or maybe Minnesota. It was somewhere in the Midwest North region there. I think it was Wisconsin. Actually, I think it was because Deer and Deer Hunting posted that video about 2 weeks ago. It was within the last week, and this young lady, 17 years old, was, I like to deer hunt and stuff with my father. How can I get into trapping? What's the best way? So I'll answer that question and a bunch of the other ones that we've gotten and go from there. Well, we've got the trailer loaded. It's so hot today. That's all I'm taking. There's not a lot that I'll probably come home with more stuff that I buy when I'm out there than what I'm taking with me. The only other thing that needs to go on this trailer are the racks that we'll put our baits and lures on. The 4 racks that'll sit on the tables. But we've got the trailer packed. Got everything that I showed you I was going to bring. The knives, the t-shirts, the hats, the baits, the lures, Johnny's 3 lures, some gnomes, some crawfish oil, some salmon oil, and that's about it. You're still working away, Ben.
I certainly am.
How many of them you got together the last couple days? Couple hundred?
I would hope so. 400 or 500.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
It's getting that time of day. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been here since about 8, but everything's good to go. It's always cool when, you're getting ready to go to an event. There's always that, I guess, it's not really a rush of energy, but it's the excitement, the anticipation of seeing people you haven't seen in a while. There's a lot of people that, I've become friends with out in South Dakota and out west. I love it out there. As I said earlier, it's almost like my second home. But we're going to be at the NTA next week. We're going to be there for the whole weekend. We're going to have a good time. Look forward to seeing people. And as I said earlier, if you do come, make sure you look us up. We'll have our catalogs there. You can grab a catalog. And if you want to try some more stuff, we'd love to have you as a customer as well. But we definitely appreciate your support. And if you're going to be there, make sure you stop by the booth.
Email us today for a free catalog to browse all of our traps and snares, baits and lures, and much more. Get all of your trapping and predation control needs by emailing to info@NorthAmericanTrapper.com for your free catalog. Proven products equals proven conservation.